This is LIDA Tutorial 7.1, the first video in the tutorial series on the LIDA Events Management Feature. The purpose of LIDA's Event Management Feature is to allow music directors to assign listings out of their library to particular events such as concerts or rehearsals or parades, and then organize those listings into the proper order and export each event's repertoire to a document that can be used elsewhere, such as in a program. In this video, we will give you an overview of this feature, show you what the components are that make up the feature, and give an overview of how the components interact with the LIDA program. To open the Events Management control screen, simply click on the Events Management button on the LIDA home screen. This will bring up the screen where you can do most functions in event management. There are four main actions you need to take to operate events management. Number one, populate the events management lists. As you can see on the screen, there are four of these lists: venues, event types, events, and seasons, and these lists must be populated with at least one entry and have a default listing set before you can do anything else in event management. We will get into details about this in Tutorial 7.2, Editing Event Management Lists. But for a preview, here is the venues list, here is the event types list, here is the events list, and here is the seasons list. The second thing you need to do to operate events management is to add repertoire to your events and/or your seasons. This is not something you can do from any event management feature screen, but instead you need to do this from the All Listings screen or from the Query Results screen. Here, on the All Listings screen in the upper right-hand side, you can see buttons to add the selected listing to an event or to a season. Here, on the Query Results screen, you can see the same buttons. We will go into much more detail on how to do this in Tutorial 7.3, Adding Repertoire to Events and Seasons. The third phase in operating the Events Management feature is to use the Season Repertoire to assign listings from a season to an event, and then edit the repertoire of that event to put the listings in the proper order and add additional information. We'll get into much more detail about how to do this and why you should do it in Tutorial 7.4, Managing a Season, and Tutorial 7.5, Managing an Event. The final step in the event management feature is producing the output, which is the whole purpose of having this feature. Once you have completed the first three phases, you can see the results in two formats. Either a document formatted for printing, which can be printed to a printer or printed to a PDF document, or to a file formatted for exporting, which can then be imported into another program such as Microsoft Excel, Word, or Publisher. We will get into more details about the repertoire segment of this feature in Tutorial 7.6, Event Management Reports. As of the making of this video, the LIDA Event Management Reporting feature is still in the design and development phase. Therefore, tutorials on this segment will be completed later once the programming is completed and testing, and you can actually use the reporting feature. Please watch all the other videos in the 7-point series to learn all about the event management feature, then practice using it until you are comfortable with it.